Hey guys, Scott from Aristocob.com here.
And Seth from theshrinkingpastor.com.
And together, the three of us, we are Markwood Men's Breakfast Club. Welcome back once again. Hello, boy.
Hello, Homer.
You know, as we were wrapping up, I was finishing smoking that tobacco from Dodif in my Dodif Cobalt Volcano. It was good. Thank you. I know Dodif is more of an English smoker, though this is the aromatic that he's going to go aromatic. So it's a little bit English, just a bit, which is okay. Not quite like what I'm about to do to myself here. But speaking of that, we're going to smoke a tin of Lane Crown Achievement. So this is another one of those new Lane tinned tobaccos. Crown Achievement says this rare mixture is composed of the finest Latakia, Virginia, and Oriental tobaccos. When it was first introduced, the blend also contained Perique, but this element was removed circa 2004. We have once again added Perique to this faithful recreation of a storied brand. I'm thinking maybe we smoked this already.
Yeah, I think we did.
And we'll find out here. And just the tin just popped. We hadn't smoked this one. So maybe we just read it and I went, no, veto. Yeah, and once again, Lane with their cellophane
insert.
That's weird. Oh yeah, that's English. That's got some Perique added, just for you and just for you. So while Boy is lighting up, I want to talk with you guys about something. Mike Miller and I have been.
I know that guy.
Yeah, you do. We've been sharing with each other on Voxer some ideas for shop organization, shop storage, and also sharing some links to videos on YouTube. And one of the
cat
things,
videos.
Yes.
Have you seen?
Very much.
Speaking of cat videos and Mike Miller, have you seen the new OK Go video in space?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's Zero Gravity. Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
It is good. Cat videos, huh? Makes you think of cats.
Meow meow.
Okay. Zero gravity over the Soviet Union, former Soviet Union. So one of the things that Mike shared with me and got me excited about, and I again saw some videos on YouTube.
You were going to love this.
Was, yeah, I bet, is this organization bin from Harbor Freight. These retail from Harbor Freight around $10, but you and I both know no one pays retail at Harbor Freight. We wait for a 20% off coupon or we wait for a sale. And sure enough, it came up on sale for, I think I paid $6.99, something like that for them.
I overpaid then.
Probably.
No, I did.
So initially I bought a bunch of these for my use at work. So I've got about 8 of these at work right now. And the thing about these is they've got individual bins that can be, once you've filled them, they can be removed. So you can take just that bin to your task. I don't really like that. I would much rather have bigger bins or have bins that I can reconfigure. And these are fixed little bins. That's okay. Like I said, I bought a bunch of these initially for work, and then thinking I was going to buy some for my use in the shop. Well, then I saw a video by Stumpy Nubs, and if you don't follow Stumpy Nubs, you are missing out, my friend. And Stumpy talked about this 2-pack that's available from Home Depot. Now this is a little bit smaller, right? See the overall size there, a little bit smaller.
A little bit taller.
Well, there's 2 of them.
Right, I understand that. The individual one.
Oh,
is
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit taller.
Could be. But I'm not going to be taking these from my shop in all likelihood. These are going to be organization for the shop. So I'm not so much worried that these are not holding as much as the other ones, right? But what's really interesting about these, I'll show you. I'll take this one, that has a label on it. It's got the same type of latches that are found on the Harbor Freight one, but in addition to that, it's got latches here on the side as well. Again, just to make double sure that everything's in place. And then it has some, half of these are reconfigurable. So I can take take the dividers out or take many of them out and create the space that I need. That I like. Well, check this out. You can take this.
Let me see that.
Hold on a second. I'm showing something. And stack up to 3 of them upon one another and slide that lock back, and they're now conjoined. Like I said, you can have 3 of them, and
Why only 3?
Because that's they set the limit. They say that it's 3. All right.
Is that a rule that can be broken?
Well, it's a storage device that can be broken.
Can we do it?
We're not going to do it with mine. You can do it with yours.
Why? Why not?
I think because I just said so.
Well,
All right. How much though? That's the big question. How much? How much did you pay for all this? Those are available exclusively from Home Depot.
Is that why it's called HDX?
HDX.
Home Depot Extreme Storage.
Yeah. Available exclusive from Home Depot. Just a hair under $10 for 2.
What?
So $5 a piece. I think it's a better bin. For my needs, it's a better bin.
Where does it say you can only stack 3?
I
think you're making that up.
Maybe on their
I think you're
website.
making that up.
Maybe on their
Does it
website.
say it on here?
I don't care.
I'm gonna stack 4.
Oh. Why did I agree to this?
I don't know. I told you.
So the videos that Mike Miller had been sharing with me and the pictures are of this type of a thing being used in relatively tall stacks with
Sliders, drawers.
think of them as shelves between them, but they're not complete shelves. They're just a ledge left and right. Now I'm not certain that that's the way I'm going to go with these, because I don't know that I need to have, well, how many of them do I have? Currently I think I have 24 of them.
Can we stack all of them? Yes, we can. Do it.
And Mike's question about that was, who needs 24? Do you have that much small stuff? Actually, I do, because I'm not just going to put hardware in these. I'm going to put collets and wrenches for routers, my router bits. Still own 14 routers, so I got a lot of accessories for that. I have quite a number of Shopsmith machines that use set screws and Allen wrenches and things like that. So I expect to have myself ridiculously organized, at least on the small stuff. Now, Harbor Freight does have a deeper, larger version of the bin that I showed you, and I think that has its place. There's larger versions of this at Home Depot. I just wasn't ready for either of them yet, and I'll do some more research.
This is good.
That's the way to go.
I've got a bin similar to this for my e-cig
Your
stuff.
e-cig stuff, yes. I thought of that.
The issue I have with it, in fact, I just bought one of the Harbor Freight bins to replace that. The one I have is more like this, where it's got slides that you can make your own space. Problem is, sometimes e-cig stuff is prone to leaking.
Sure.
And unless you're keeping the same orientation all the time, laying it down, standing it up, as it leaks, it'll leak between those
Oh, sure, yeah.
things. It also would be convenient to have one tray contain all of the pieces for one mod and be able to lift that out and mess with it independently. But
Definitely pluses and minuses to both systems.
Right.
All right. I just don't care for the individual things, and they're never big enough. So to be able to open these up, at least half of these, that appealed to me.
This would be also a very good system for
Tobacco samples.
Could be. You put your pipes in here. I wonder if this fit pipe.
Well, certainly that's going to fit a Morgan.
Yeah.
The bin on top that you don't even have to reconfigure will fit Morgans.
There you go. This is a good Morgan box.
Here, close it.
Ow,
See if
that's no fun.
that's of course it's the one that has the label on it. You can still see that Morgan there. That top bin is not only longer, but it has a little extra spot in the stem right over there. Let's try one of the larger ones and one of the. This is a Country Gentleman. And yeah, we would have to go this direction
But-
with the dividers. Yeah, see, there's not one that's long enough to do all this, but you could fit several pipes in there. Those are some of my bigger pipes. So
Here's the thing that we're not thinking about. These pipes are disassemblable.
oh, we didn't pull the stems out. Oh my gosh. You're so right.
I know. That makes it real
wasn't-
easy.
I wasn't thinking. Look at that.
Makes it real easy. You have your stem basket here.
Golly. Wow. Yeah, this is absolutely doable. Put these in there with some with your pipe cleaners and some Everclear, and you are good to go. Wow. Yeah, I like it. So anyway, that was worth sharing. Also want to talk with you one more time about this Odyssey of the Mind thing. By now, that event has already happened, and we've already posted pictures on Instagram and so on, I'm assuming. But it may not be too late for you to participate at the local level, and for sure it's not too late for you to participate at the state level. So that's our last plug, I think, for that, but we definitely want to encourage you to look into that.
The other thing I'm thinking for this would be for quadcopter stuff.
Sure, well, anything, any hobby. Any hobby would be
Any
fine.
hobby?
All hobbies.
All hobbies would be good for this box.
People-
So my
people who collect truck tires.
my I was gonna say my bullwhip collection.
Absolutely.
All right.
You
Fair
might
enough.
have to cut it down a little bit, but your bullwhip, that is. So something else I want to talk to you guys about
I'll be stealing some of those.
is.
Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry.
What? I'm sorry. What? I think I clearly said don't worry about it. Here, put your truck in there.
We've had a lot of questions about the Dagner Custom Cob. You've seen pictures of it now on Instagram, on my Instagram, and so on. This is a pipe that was custom designed by Jason Dagner. And if you don't know anything
Hey, I
about-
know that guy.
Yeah. If you don't know anything else about Jason, you should understand that he is not only serious about his pipe smoking, but he has very specific tastes in the design, the size, and the weight of pipes. He tends to go for a pipe that's not huge, that he can put in his vest and drive down the road on his motorcycle and be able to access it. Well, one of the pipes that he has had great success with in his Briar line is a pipe that's called the Blue Collar Poker, or the BC Poker. And he desired to have that size, that exact same size and shape, in a corn cob. So he started working with Missouri Meerschaum on the idea, and along with us in a commitment for some volume, and Jason with a commitment for some volume, Missouri Meerschaum took them up on it, and they're going to produce that pipe. It'll be launched sometime this month, and who knows, it maybe has launched already. But we're buying a bunch of them. They'll be available on our website. Jason, of course, they'll be available through his website. The thing that's unique about these, or things that are unique, is they will have a high quality acrylic stem and a hardwood shank on it. They will have a hardwood plug and a beautiful imprint on the bottom, which is Jason's logo. And it's a great looking pipe. And the one thing Jason is really determined to do is to make this a higher quality than a run-of-the-mill drugstore pipe, but to try to keep it down below the Dr. Grabo price. So it's still a cob, but it's a nice cob.
Yeah.
So we don't yet know what the retail price is going to be, but his goal, and Missouri Meerschaum's goal, is to bring it in below, maybe at or below the freehand price. I can't see them having less material or time in it than they do with the freehand pipe. But maybe again the sheer volume of it will help to
Yeah.
keep the price down. I'm excited about it. I hope you are. As soon as I can get my hands on one, I will absolutely be sharing more information about it. But we'll have them. Jason will have them, and Missouri Meerschaum at some point will offer them as well. So that's just to throw a little bit of information out at you, and hopefully you'll be interested in getting one too. Anything you'd like to add?
No. Me and my 2 bins are ready to.
And they're full of pipes too. Where do you think you're going with that?
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't see any bins here.
One last thing, I guess, is April is the Chicagoland Pipe Show. Curious if any of you are going to be going to the show. At this point, I think Boy has pretty much ruled it out. I'm so on the fence because my schedule's crazy, and for me to do it would require a pretty quick turnaround, drop in, say hey, and turn right back around and leave. As much as I'd love to do that, I'm not sure it's going to work out again this year.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna maybe living vicariously through your experience. But tell us if you're going to be there, and we'll have you pick something up for us.
Yeah, I unfortunately just don't think I can make it work with my work schedule. We do have taps coming up.
Yeah, the Triangle Area Pipe Smokers, which is a club in the Raleigh-Durham area, that's coming up early in April.
We complained about it last year
Yeah.
because the only advertisements that were sent out like a week after the show.
Right. Well, we received ours a week after the show.
That's what I said.
We have since received a mailer, and I talked about that and criticized that a little bit because I'm concerned. The average age of the members of TAPS seem to be north of 60, and not knocking anybody who's north of 60, but for the longevity of the club, they got to get some fresh blood in the club, and they're right there in the middle of
College
Central.
NC State, Chapel Hill, Duke are all
They
right around.
and maybe we have got to come up with a way of connecting with folks where they are. So we'll do some things to drum up some interest on Instagram and elsewhere where we are. But if you know of anybody who's going to school in the Raleigh-Durham area, tell them about it. That it's coming up early in April. We'll put a link in the doobly-doo that will lead you guys to details about that show. It'd be a lot of fun if you're local or close to local to meet you as well.
Yeah, we'll be there. I think hopefully.
Or we're going to try.
As long as it's not the weekend of the 1st.
We have to double check. Last time it was International Grilled Cheese Day.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll just celebrate it, regardless.
Should bring a griddle.
It'd be fun. Yeah, see, they have
They
that
have
little
hot dogs.
concession area.
Yeah.
They'd probably.
Except that they only had that for the last time. It was only for the sellers.
Oh, I don't know.
Think about it. We'll look into it.
All right. With that, we're going to wrap this up, guys. Make it a great week, and we'll see you again next week.
Bye, guys.